Hello and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the Italian Grand Prix. 0 being awful, 10 being phenomenal, all 20 drivers covered, and we rate them out of 10. So let's get into it. Brendan Hartley, 0 out of 10. Horrific. Didn't even do a lap. Had a bad qualifying, and he basically didn't even do one turn in the race. He's awful. I mean, you can blame bad luck, but is he good enough? He's just not, is he? Gasly, 4 out of 10. Great qualifying, but a bad race. Ocon, 8 out of 10. Solid as usual. Perez, 6 out of 10. Good race, but I've marked him down a bit, Perez, because good race after he had a bad qualifying, so I've marked him down for that. Great fight back in the race, but also had contact with Kevin Magnussen. Stoffel Van Dorn, 3 out of 10. Last in qualifying once again, but a better race by his standard, but only P13. Alonso, 5 out of 10. Standard 5. Again, another car issue, so you can't really mark him. Where did he get in qualifying? P13, because he went racing with Magnussen. So yeah, he's got to get the standard 5, because once again, Renault engine lets him down. And who else suffers from Renault engines? We'll get onto him in a minute. Kimi Raikkonen, 10 out of 10. Superb all weekend. Pole position. That's the old Kimi Raikkonen. One of his best weekends we've ever seen in ages. And probably should have won the race, let's be honest, if his tyres didn't go. Sebastian Vettel, 8 out of 10. Looked strong all weekend. Ferrari looked, but once again a mistake cost him. I mean, he should have just let Lewis through, go into third, and he probably would have passed Lewis on the DRS. Good fight back once again, but loses more points in a championship battle. Hamilton, 10 out of 10. Won the race, extends the championship lead. Was behind Raikkonen for 45 laps, eventually got past with a decent overtake, so yeah. Bottas, 6 out of 10. No pace all weekend, and somehow he ended up on the podium. But the worrying thing for me is Valtteri Bottas was struggling. He could not pass a Red Bull, and he's got a Mercedes donkey, and Mercedes donkey is in an engine, and he couldn't get past Max. Of course, he got the podium because Max got a penalty, but played the team game as usual, but pretty poor by Bottas. Max, 7 out of 10. Very solid. Should have got a podium. Silly. He had the inside line anyway. Bottas was never going to get him. Why move over? It was silly. It was needless. He should have been on the podium. And all from moving over, he gets a penalty. Ricciardo, 5 out of 10. The standard 5. Once again, Alonso has trouble with the Renault engine. Ricciardo has trouble with the Renault engine. I bet he's regretting his decision to go to Renault next season. I mean, what's that? 4 retirements in the last 6 races. It's a disgrace. Lance Stroll, 10 out of 10. Yes, Lance Stroll, 10 out of 10. Made Q3, scored points. Williams were superb. Sergei Sirotkin, 10 out of 10. First point in F1. Romain Grosjean got disqualified, so that boosts Sirotkin up. Sirotkin scores his first points in F1. Williams much improved. Monza really suited him, so both Williams boys scored 10 out of 10. Hulkenberg, 2 out of 10. Took a penalty for his bowling at Spa and just bad strategy. Pitted on the first lap, it didn't work, had to come in again. Strategy ruined. Sainz, 7 out of 10. Good qualifying by Carlos, P7, and in the race he would have got P8 with Grosjean. Grosjean, right, I'm still gonna give him 10. 10 out of 10. There's a lot of 10s this weekend. I'm still gonna give Grosjean 10. He's been disqualified, he gets no points, but best of the rest all weekend. Absolutely terrific. So I'm gonna mark him on his performance, and his performance was 10 out of 10. Renault complained about the flaw on the Haas, and they've later been disqualified. Kevin Magnussen, 4 out of 10. Racing with Alonso in qualifying, Horrific race after contact with Perez. Charles Leclerc, 3 out of 10. A rare off weekend for Charles. Ericsson, 2 out of 10. Big crash, bad qualifying, bad race. So who scored highly this week? We've got Hamilton with a 10, Kimi with a 10. The Williams boys, Grosjean. Who scored low? Brendan Hartley. I think I will put one of the Williams boys on the thumbnail of this video. Superb. Absolutely superb. When they do good, I'll give them a good mark. If they do bad, I've got to be honest. So there we have it. All 20 drivers covered. We go on to Singapore in 2 weeks' time. Look out for qualifying, race reaction, driver ratings. All 20 drivers covered for the Italian Grand Prix. Adios. I'll see you next time.